Hello, this is Jody from Food Storage Made Easy. Oh, yeah. This is my mom, Grandma Lori, and we're here with Jeff Kubler.
Hi.
He is from the company
Deventi Enterprises.
Deventi Enterprises, and he has invented an amazing product that probably is going to change my life a little bit for my food storage or my everyday cooking. So I'm super excited to show you. He came to my house to show us, and we just decided to do a live so you guys could see it while we're learning too. So tell us a little about how you came up with this and tell us how it works.
Sure. Well, like I was telling you earlier, I like finding problems that need a solution. And this has been one that's kind of been in front of me. And it finally occurred to me that here's the problem. These lids that come with these cans do a great job of keeping dust and things out, but they do zero for actually helping to preserve what's inside the cans.
Right, because once you open the seal and the oxygen absorber is gone, there's no more oxygen or moisture protection in the cans.
Yeah, and then the other problem is you use all the product, and now you've got these empty cans.
Yes, I have a million of them.
I saw in your pantry a ton of them, and I'm sure you're not the only one.
We have a lot of empties. You can only make so many stoves out of them.
Or craft projects, right? So what I did was I came up with a lid that fits on these number 10 cans. It allows you to access the accessory port that's on your food saver, or if you don't have a food saver, you can use a manual pump like this one.
Or if the power's out.
Or the power's out.
Seal in your jars.
Right? So this has a clever little ball seal in here that, sure, when you, let's see, when you introduce a vacuum, it lifts this ball, and then when the vacuum is turned off, the ball gets sucked down and creates the seal. So let's show you how that works. Basically, you put the lid on top of the can.
So what happens for me is if we're eating yogurt bites, this is gone in a day. If you remember Isabel, she eats them very, very fast. So I'm not too worried about it for that, but I like to try out foods in my storage. So I try broccoli, and I end up with this much left in my can, and my kids won't pick this out of the pantry and eat it. So this, it has like 1 year shelf life, but it does start to go down. And in Utah, it's pretty dry, but other places, they have a lot of moisture, and it's a big problem. Your food's getting gummy and yucky. And so we need to do broccoli so that it doesn't go bad before I can use it.
Should we do that now?
Or do you want to do an empty one? Or
we'll do an empty one first. So one of the nice things about this system is that it addresses two of the problems that you have with food storage. Air, humidity, and the other one is temperature.
Right.
So the vacuum lid will pull the air out, and when it's pulling air out, it's also pulling moisture out from inside the can. So you just addressed two of the three problems.
Right.
And then if you have a product that, like grapes or strawberries or anything else, you can take that vacuum sealed can and stick it in the fridge. So now you're addressing all three.
You saw how many cans I have. They won't fit in my fridge, but some of them could.
So basically, you put the lid on the can, attach the coupler to the lid.
So this little circle thing this is part of your product.
Yes, yeah. It's just it's a hose assembly that allows you to attach the lid to your accessory port on your food saver.
And my food saver has this handy little thing, or sometimes they have like a hole that you can stick a tube in. This depends on your model.
Yep. You connect that. This has a seal on it, which makes it nice because then it's hands-free. You just connect it to the lid. Yep. And then you hit the accessory port.
You can see it a little like it's going down. The whole thing is going up and down. Yeah, you can see the lid going down. So it goes from concave to convex, or flat, basically. That's so cool.
While this is going on, you're free to go do whatever else. Right? You don't have to stand here over your machine.
Just when it's done, it's done.
Yep. It's done. You release this, and you've got your seal, the can all sealed up.
No air in there.
Yeah. Now, before we take this off, you might be able to see how this seal is recessed. And the reason I did that was so that if you have lots of food, like Jody has in her pantry, you can stack the cans without risking hitting that seal. and releasing the vacuum.
And it's a little slippery, but it does stack. It's even. It's not, because when it was not sealed, it was a little bit bumpy.
The dome was big. And I'll show you another thing here. So this lid is made of a food grade polycarbonate. Okay. So you don't have to worry about contaminating food with it. You can see these ribs. These are engineered reinforced ribs that allow the lid to withstand all the vacuum inside this can. Technical note, there's about
it won't crack over time.
Yeah, it won't crack over time, or it won't implode because it's structured so that it won't.
And how many times can you seal and reseal? Have you tested it?
I haven't, but there's no reason.
But it's a one-time use purchase, basically. Not one-time use. It's a one-time purchase because you can use it.
Yep, you can use it as
over
many
and over
times
and
as you
over
want, but it's once it's sealed on a can, it becomes part of the can.
Yes.
Right. So to release the vacuum, let me get up here. It's very, very easy. You just push this seal to one side. And it's off.
That's so cool. You get what you need out of there, seal it back up.
Yeah.
It only takes 2 seconds. It's really easy. I know sometimes I have a jar, one of these for my jars, but it's a little funny, and sometimes you have to use like 2 lids and stick it on and really hold it and crank it on there. So this is awesome. Plus it can fit, instead of taking it from the can and putting it in jars to seal it, which I've done before, I can just put it in my can or extra stuff.
And it looks nice sitting on the counter too. I mean, this is, you can see through it, so you can see what's inside the can.
Oh yeah, that's good. And I like, if you do want to keep your other lid, you can throw it on the bottom there, but I mean, I can imagine just having these for all my cans.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Side note, I have one of these. I use mason jars all the time. This is really handy. You don't have to plug your hose in anymore. You get the vacuum going and it just suck on it.
What?
Yeah.
Well, maybe then I'll still use jars too.
That's cool. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Jars
it works on these too. Do any of you guys have these from Food Saver? That's how this works.
Sure. So let's throw some
Sometimes I
produce
accidentally
in,
buy too many grapes at a time.
which is okay now because you can seal them and not have to worry about them spoiling. Just open up the bag like a regular zippered bag.
You have to seal it before you.
Yep. Fill it up like that. And we'll use this to kind of show the manual pump.
Okay, yeah. So if you don't have a Food Saver, you don't have to. You can still use this.
Yeah. So these bags, really ingenious, made by Food Saver, have a little one-way valve right there. It's kind of hard to see because they're clear. And it's right there where that circle is. And basically, you take your manual pump with this special fitting that I've provided.
So that's different than this one?
It is. It has both fittings, but it has just a short little hose, 20 millimeters of hose.
Instead of having a hook.
Having the long one. Yep. So you connect it like that. You line, turn it around here. You line that circle up with your pump.
Cool.
And since they're grapes, we're not going to squish them too bad.
Now the air's out.
Yep.
Yeah.
This works
grapes.
great for like when you're cutting up apples. You know how they spoil so quickly they get brown. You put them in here and they're still going to turn brown, but it like triples the amount of time before they do.
That's way cool. And so then this would work the same on here. Can I try it?
Oh, sure. You want to do it on the broccoli?
Yes. Seal my broccoli. Now I have a question. If my kids are trying to get into these, how fragile is this little ball? Like
So
if they're unsealing it, is it going to break?
Yeah, so good question. This seal, this ball seal, comes in and out very easy. It's got a little T kind of shape on the bottom so that once it's in, it won't fall out on its own. This is made out of food-grade silicone. This seal here is also food-grade silicone. And this seal here is also food-grade.
So all of it is safe.
For food, right? And that's pretty much overkill because none of this typically comes in direct contact with food.
Unless you're my children and you shake your hands around.
That's true.
That's what they like to do.
Okay.
So, then triceps. It's a little harder than that.
You get a workout.
So this is what I need to make my teenagers son do, right? So how do you know when it's done?
When you get tired of pumping? Or when that ball quits lifting. That's a pretty good sign. When the ball quits lifting, then you've got it back.
I'm too short. If I was taller.
Yeah, that's right. Because you're way up here.
Now, the other thing you can do. Let's just,
and then if you test if it's
right. So the other thing you can do is you can hook
but
the
you can tell
hose.
it's got the seal.
Yeah. So you could also do it this way, connecting the hose to the pump. And then
Then I would have a better angle.
yeah, you got a little bit different.
Because this is hard when you're tall.
But there you go.
And now my broccoli will last for another 12 years. It's really good in some things, but I have to really remember to eat the broccoli.
Seems like you could make that broccoli soup or something.
Use that freeze-dried broccoli. My kids like chicken rice broccoli baked, but okay, let's see. Michelle says Ziplocs made the hand pump. Yes, the hand pump is not what is the new product. The new product is the lid. And so he just has this hand pump that connects directly with it. So
yeah, this is just a companion product for those who don't have food savers.
Or don't have this pump.
Yep.
So if they have a food saver pump like this, could they attach it with this? Maybe?
So if they
They
have,
already have a manual food saver pump?
is there so Food Saver makes a little electric
A
pump
little thing.
that is used with this. I don't know if this hose will connect to it.
Anything that could attach to this hose, though, you could use.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool.
Yep.
So you sell the manual pump. Tell me what do you have to buy? So you buy a lid with a hose?
Yeah, so this kit here comes with the lid and the hose, everything you need to connect to like a food saver device.
Okay.
Or to one of these.
So if you already have something, you just need this.
Yep.
If you
If you don't have a food saver, then you need either some kind of manual pump or you need this manual pump.
Okay, so
What's nice about this is it's nice and small, and the way that they've maintained the size is by doubling the cylinders. So you've got 2 cylinders, so if this thing were stacked, this pump would be like this long, but it's nice, they're side by side, so it's nice and compact.
So this is the pump called This Sucks. I like it.
And it does.
It does suck, very literally. And then the lids are called That Seals It. I like those names. Okay, so then if you're like me and you have 30 open cans in your pantry and you need like 100 of them, is there like a full?
There is. So I've got one more SKU on my website that you can buy 5 of these.
Just lids, but not the hoses?
Right, and so to make it work.
Because you only need one hose.
Right.
For an unlimited amount of things.
Yep, so if you've got a ton of cans like you do, you'd probably buy a 5-pack and then one of these just to get the hose.
The hoses and the little. So it comes with this attachment.
This whole
but this one comes with the sucks.
That's right.
With this sucks.
That's
with
right.
the short. I'm getting it. Okay. So I need like 100. I use my food a lot, but not enough apparently because then it's going bad in my pantry. Cool.
Yeah, so let me talk just briefly about that. There's a misconception out there that people who buy and use freeze-dried product, the product is, a lot of times you'll see that it's guaranteed for like 6 months or a year after it's open.
Right.
The fact is, anything that's been freeze-dried will start to absorb air and moisture as soon as it's exposed to air and moisture. Right. And you've probably all experienced that when you open up a large can.
Especially if you're in a high humidity area on south or coastal. Yep. So you get a lot of people who have to repackage into the jars and stuff. So this would stop that.
It will certainly slow it down.
Yes, not stop it entirely.
Yep.
Cool. And what were you saying? You did a test and it was the moisture levels outside versus inside the can?
Yeah, so in the development process, I put the system in what's called an environmental chamber. And all that is it's a device that lets you regulate and control the atmosphere that's inside the machine versus the outside. And so what I did is I created an environment that was like 75% humidity, 80 degrees outside, almost like temperatures you'd find down south. And I found that over 48 hours, the humidity inside the can was 17 points lower than the ambient humidity.
So it just keeps it.
Yeah, so it seals it out, and as it removes air and moisture, it's maintaining that environment inside the can.
So if my kids are messing with the little dot and if they rip it, can I get a replacement in the dot thing?
Sure.
Or do you just have to buy a new one at that point?
No, I'm going to provide replacement parts on the website.
That would be the only thing that I could see possibly, or I guess the gasket.
Yeah, this gasket on the side would be very difficult to get out because it's really, really snug. I can see this getting lost. Torn is a different story. Silicone is pretty resilient.
So you don't think that's going to be? But if it falls out, that could be a concern with my 6-year-old. Is this dishwasher safe?
It is, yeah. And what I'd recommend is when
now you're going to have to eat the broccoli.
You should be anyway.
I know.
I would just throw it in a dishwasher just like this. I would not take the seals out. Yep. And there's no risk of it coming out in the dishwasher.
Wow, this is awesome. Okay, so we're going to give you guys links on how to buy it. Maybe we can convince you to give us a special offer, a group deal for our readers.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Okay, we'll be in touch. If you're interested in learning more or picking up some of these awesome things, then leave us a comment and I'll make sure to message you.
Yeah, other than my website, your site is the only one that's seeing this right now.
Cool.
So
exclusive food storage, baby. Cool. Yeah, we'll probably put it, if we can, put it on our online store or something. We'll give you guys a good deal. But I think this is just for how reusable it is. You really only need to buy one set for life.
Yeah, I think it's really a game changer.
So if you only have 5 cans, you're good with the 5-pack. If you have 30 open cans, you might have to buy it. Awesome. Okay, if you guys have any questions, okay, Steven's asking how I can get one. We are going to give you that information soon. We'll get it up on our site. This is brand new, guys. We are cutting edge.
Yes,
this is awesome. This is patent.
We should show them
you have patents on it.
Right? Yeah. So they can see the inside of the can.
Yep. I like that. You can look inside, and it'll keep it fresh. This is awesome. Yeah. So thank you so much. I'm so excited that you came to show us this, to show our readers. And he also was saying he's going to develop a rubber base so that it doesn't slide around as much.
Yeah, so when the cans stack, they'll stack a little bit more securely.
I love that.
Yep. And I'm also coming out, just so you know, I'm coming out with a vacuum pump that will be less features than something like this, but probably a whole lot less to buy.
Oh, cool.
So it would just be a vacuum pump. It would not seal bags.
We're going to make a smaller size one for these little cans too.
Yeah?
Oh, so I'm asking him for a lot right now. But no, thank you so much. So I will leave you guys links. I'll link you to the Food Saver units that I have if you don't have one already. And then we'll figure out how to get this on our store and get it in your hands.
Yeah, I think this device right here is just one more justification to having a saver. These are really lifesavers and time savers.
And food savers, because you know the most expensive food is the food you throw away. All right, guys. If you have any more questions, they want to check out your website too. It's
it is DiVentiEnterprises.com, and that's spelled DIVENTI.
Type it in.
Enterprises. DIVENTI.
Enterprises. Check it out there. It has some cool videos on there. But we'll try to get you a Food Storage Made Easy bonus.
Yeah.
So, or special discount, right?
Absolutely.
Awesome. Okay, thanks, Jeff. Thanks, Mom, for helping us with the video. And thank you guys for being on live. So we'll sign off for now. We'll leave some comments, and I'll change the description of the video so you guys can get links to those things we talked about. All right. Bye.
Ciao.
I love when your face gets big when you turn it off.